What's up, everyone? My name is Eros, and this is Minecraft. So last time, what did we do last time? Oh, we went to the Nether, way over that way. We went over to the abandoned portal, that was over by the other village, way over there, and it was rough. It was very rough. The reason we went though was to get some Nether quartz, which we did, so that we could fix this, which we did, kind of. So you might be noticing it's a little different. I actually had to do a little bit of tweaking to it between videos because what had happened was because there was a hopper. That's the word. There was a hopper right there. What was happening is when one of the chicks would grow up, it would push all of the little ones up onto that little gap between the hopper and the dispenser, which meant every time the lava would fire, it would kill all of them. So it was going to, like, even though it was technically working, it was going to be working at a fraction of the speed it should be. And I mean, like, one chicken like every couple of hours or so. So what I did is the chickens managed to get out again in the process of doing that, unfortunately. So I kind of closed them in a little bit more, a little differently, reworked the system a little bit, not by much, but I essentially just shifted them over and then added another hopper to get it over here. Oops, sounds like we've got some chicken. So now it goes in from the side instead of directly above. And I also decided to add a little switch here that if I so choose, I can flip so that I can just save up eggs. If for some reason I need eggs, this will do it. Otherwise, I can just have them carry on their merry little way making food. And in fact, let's see. Why is it so jittery? It is so laggy. Let's see. Look at that, 47 and 51 feathers. Lots of feathers. I don't know if we'll ever actually need feathers, or what can you even do with feathers? Anyway, so yeah, there is chicken. We've got a much better food source. I've got pumpkin pies just from trading with a couple of the villagers. I did a little bit of trading with a couple of the farmers. Really didn't get me anywhere, but I did it. Oh, so laggy. Why is it because of the chickens that it's super laggy? Is that what the problem is? Or do I just have settings that are weird? Uh, that's what it is. It keeps resetting my render distance every time I reload the game. Definitely don't need it up that high, especially not for recording because it just makes it super laggy. There we go, that's better. What on earth was it rendering in that was making it that laggy? That's concerning. But anyway, this works now. We've got a bunch of chickens up there. I think I even added a couple. So as you can see, lots of chicks in here means that will happen much more often. This is a great opportunity, actually. I'll show you exactly how it works. So then when the next egg gets laid and dispensed, it'll trigger the fire, and then we'll have more roasted chicken for us to eat. Like that. Goodbye, Mr. Chicken. There we go. So a very reliable food source that will be continually going anytime we are in the general vicinity, which is good. Um, I think today what I want to do, I want to start off with a little bit of a mining session. Because I really want us to have some diamonds, at least a couple, so that we can start doing a couple basic things like getting an enchanting table set up, um, kind of maybe expanding our storage a little bit. I guess for an enchanting table, we're also going to need a lot of leather. So maybe we'll set up like a little cow farm or something. I'm not sure how in depth I want to get with it yet, but we'll see. First things first, let's go ahead and do some mining because I think that that's a great way to start out. So the first awesome thing that we have found so far, really excited for this. Look at this, ready? We found a geode. As you can tell, I've already kind of mined a good bit of it out. Oops, I missed some pieces. I don't want to lose these. So we've got like some of the actual amethyst blocks, some of the crystals. We found some lapis on our way over here, which is really awesome, along with some iron and gold. But yeah, look at this. This is great. So I'm trying to clear some of the space out so that way as many of these can grow as possible. I'm not worried about making as much room as possible and being like super efficient with the crystal growth. I know that that's like ideal if you want like each of these can grow on all the sides. Yeah, like I get all of that. I'm not really worried about going through all of that right now. Um, Especially because I don't want to completely fill up my inventory with everything that we have so far. I'm already trying to clear out the excess stone that we're collecting because I just know that we don't need it. We have done it. We have found the illustrious diamonds. I'm so excited. We actually found a few. Um, I can tell it's probably not going to, might not be as many as we would like it to be, but let's find out exactly how many we get from it. One, two, come on, give me more than that, please. Four. Well. Alright. Alright. It's not the worst. It's not enough that we can make an enchanting table and a diamond pickaxe yet. But you know what? It's a start. A start. I'll take it. You know what? It's a good start. Oh yeah, we found some more. And some redstone around it. The problem is I hear lava, which is a little concerning. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I also hear a bunch of mobs nearby, and I'm a little nervous to dig around here too much. Oh, but look at this. The diamonds, they keep going. Gosh, it sounds like the mobs are like right on top of me, and I don't really know what to do about it. Yes, and there's our fifth diamond. So that's the minimum we need. I could just save these for when I have fortune. Maybe I will. This is honestly all the diamonds we need to start out. Maybe I'll just kind of save the rest of this for when we have fortune, because that would probably do us wonders. Let me just kind of... I'm also worried about finding those mobs. Okay, you know what? I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to come back for the rest of those when we need, when we have fortune. Which means, now that we have the diamonds we need, let's see what we found all together so far. All right, so all together, of course it's raining outside. All together, this is what we've got from our little mining session, aside from the useless cobblestone and all of that crap that we don't need. So I've got just over a stack of different amethyst blocks each. I've got some lapis, some copper, some gold. I've got a little bit of iron, some redstone. Like, we found a lot of stuff down there. I found 50 coal. I had those swapped backwards. That's my bad. I found 50 coal, which is really useful. And of course, our 5 diamonds. So 3 of those are going to be for a pickaxe. Let's start there. I was curious what stuff I needed for a clock. I might make one because it just takes some redstone and some gold. Let's see. All right, so diamond pickaxe. Da 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 da. We have our first diamond pickaxe. That is so exciting. All right. Mainly we need that for obsidian is the big thing. We know where to go get some of that, so that's helpful. Which means the rest of these are going to be for our enchanting table. Let's go ahead and put them away safely for now. The rest of the stuff can get smelted up, which will be good for it. We'll smelt that. Smelt that. I don't think we need to smelt anything else. Cool. All right. So let's go ahead and get this stuff smelted up and get our obsidian. And I guess I need a book, too, I think, for an enchanting table. So I don't know if anyone's noticed this. I'm sure they have. There's no way I'm the first. But, like, the clock that's in, like, the list of crafting things obviously just looks like that. But if you click on the recipe, even if you don't have the items, the output clock still shows you the correct time. So that's kind of an interesting little thing. So even if you don't have anything you need to make a clock, you could just click on that and find out what time it is or how close to dark it is or whatever. And you don't even have to make a clock to have the function of the clock. That's kind of cool. So, like, yeah, like, look at that. See, oh yeah, see, it just moved. Huh, that's weird. All right, we have returned victorious. I went ahead and grabbed a little extra because I just would rather have it than have to go back and get it before I need to. There's that, there's that. I found that one of the houses over there in that other village was, in fact, a tiny little library, which means I stole their lectern that we could have a librarian here. see if there's anything in this house. Nope. Here's a nice, simple little one. Ta-da! Here you are. Congratulations, Mr. Librarian, whoever, wherever you are. Congratulations. Welcome aboard. Now, let's go do the thing. Let's see. All right. Enchantment table. There it is. We've got all of the stuff. Boop. Now, I know that we're going to need a bunch of, what's the word? These bookshelves. No, we're going to need a bunch of those to actually make the enchantment table worthwhile. I found some cows on my way back. Definitely only cows. It's the only thing this leather came from. But I think we need more. And so I think to do that, maybe let's set up a little cow farm. I know a semi-automatic cow farm design that I've used in the past. Maybe it'll still work. Let's find out. All right, so for this cow farm, I'll do a few pieces of iron because I know I need a bucket. I guess I need two of them, actually. I need water. One of them. Let's see, I also need a dispenser. There's that. Yeah, dropper won't work for what I need. All I need for that. Let me show you what I've got so far and kind of explain where we're going with it. So I've got the space cleared out. I think it's enough space, at least. So the cows are going to be right here. They're going to be standing on that fence post. Don't worry, they're going to have a great time. It's a lot of fun for them. And they're going to stand on this fence post. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have a dispenser in the back here. And that is going to dispense a bucket of water right here, which is going to make the cows jump up and down, which is going to make it easier to water or to feed them so that they will breed. And then what is going to happen is those baby cows are going to fall down here because they're short enough that they're going to slip between the cracks here a little bit. And another water stream is going to make them come down this way, where this little gate is going to keep them from going anywhere I don't want them to. And when they are all big and grown up, we are going to release them from their mortal coil and harvest their flesh for leather. So, simple, nice, easy, completely humane. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I think it's done. So our semi-automatic cow farm, it's really not automatic at all. Our cow farm thingy is pretty done, at least it should be. I haven't tested it yet. But let me just kind of explain how it works. So all of the cows are in here having a great time. They are just having the most fun they could possibly be having in the entire world. And let me just sneak on in here really quick. So in here, if I can get up here, you will see that they are all floating, tiptoeing on this fence post. And what that does is it makes barely a little gap here between them that only baby cows can fit through. And then this dispenser has water in it. So when we flick this, well, no, when we press the button that's up top, what it should do is dispense water, should make all of the cows bounce, which means we can then feed them. Yes, there we go. Now, they're supposed to bounce slightly out of unison. I'm not really sure. Like, they should bounce in different... I don't know why they're all in unison. They're not supposed to be. But anyway, what this does is this allows us to reach all of them easier. Slightly easier. There we go. They're starting to break up their rhythm a little bit. That's the word. Sorry, this, like, rhythmic bouncing in the background is, like, hypnotizing me. Press that. Turns off the water. And what should happen is down below. There should be baby cows, but there's not baby cows. When I was building the whole thing, they were shooting out left and right. Why are they not now? I don't... I am very confused now. What's supposed to happen is they're supposed to spit out of the bottom, and then they'll be over here. The babies will be down here, so then I can wait for them to grow up, and then I can harvest collect the leather. But for some reason, they're not getting spit out of the bottom. Of course, it stops working when I'm on camera. Well, if I can't get it to work, there still might be enough cows in there for doing this the old-fashioned way, and then we can always just come back to this. So, yeah, I guess the next thing is we need the leather. We need to have enough to make our bookshelf array for an enchanting setup. So, yeah, we might just stick a pin in this and come back to it. We've got the wood, we've got the books, we've got the leather and all of that stuff. Don't worry, I didn't make you guys watch the fantastic things that had to happen. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get it made. 18 bookshelves. I think that's enough. Maybe. Extra book if we need. I don't know. We'll find out. What am I looking for? There it is. Okay. We got the bookshelves. We got the enchantment table. And I think you guys will like this. I decided to put it back here for now. Obviously, like 90% of the stuff's going to get moved to when we start building our actual base. But for now, I figured we would use these. I like this. There's that. We've got some light underneath it. We've got space in the back. Trying to remember how this actually needs to be built. Please don't tell me that it does. Okay. Well, that's fine. At least I got all of the books out of it. Can it be 3 tall? I can't remember. At level 1, right? Is that a level 20 enchantment? Is that how that works? Almost. There and there. How's that? Does that work? Does that accomplish what I want it to accomplish? 30. Unbreaking 3. Ooh, that's really tempting, actually, right there. But it does require 30 levels of enchant, doesn't it? About it. So, we need a good way to get it. You didn't see that. It's fine. Grab that. Pretty sure that's how it works. It's really sad that it's been that long since I played that I can't quite remember how enchanting works. I'm pretty sure that's what yeah, so I need 30 levels. Okay, now I remember. Also gives me unbreaking. I really want fortune, but I don't think there's a way to guarantee fortune. At least not at the moment. With our little librarian guy, I kind of locked him in over here to keep him safe. Because I actually cycled through his trades a little bit. And he's got efficiency 4, I think it is. Let me just... Is that what I... Yeah, efficiency 4. But I was able to get a really good book out of him. That. So, when we get more emeralds saved up, we can trade for some efficiency, which is a really good one to have, especially for the pickaxes. I risk it? I mean, it is our first pickaxe. I mean, Unbreaking 3 is really good to have at the very least, even if nothing else is on there. But Fortune is really the thing that we want. And I feel like I'm more likely to get Fortune if I do this one, aren't I? Alright, I guess we're just going to have to wait until we've got 30 levels. Hopefully it won't take too long. I don't think it should. We can go fishing and doing stuff like that. Trying to think of all of the things that get us XP. I think fishing might be our best bet, really. So I'll have to do that till I can get the proper enchantment. But at the very least, I mean, hey, we've got an enchanting setup now, which I think is really, really awesome. So I think that might do it. I'm gonna keep trying to work on the cow farm over here between episodes because I know it'll work. Maybe. I mean, I don't know it'll work honestly. But um what would you guys like to see in the next episode? Those of you that have made it this far, leave me a comment. What do you want to see us work on next? I know eventually I want to get started on the actual base. It's going to be pretty big, so it's going to take a long time. I guess I can go ahead and kind of tell you guys what we're thinking for our actual main base. Now, this is something I kind of did an undertaking of years ago when I was playing just on my own free time. But what I'm thinking is up on this hill or kind of somewhat nearby, I want to build Dracula's castle. Now, originally, when I did it before years ago, I made it out of cobblestone, which looked really good, like bricks and things like that. Part of me would really love to try and do it out of deep slate. It's going to take a lot of deep slate, but I mean, obviously, we can just dig down lower in the world and mine it up. It's gonna take a lot of pickaxes, a lot of materials. Like I want big. I want like towering, blocking out the sun in the distance, kind of Dracula's tower castle thing. So that's what we're thinking for the main base, and then like each like turret and like piece branching off of it can contain like storage or a farm or something. So that way we can just like build out these like reaching arms from it to contain our different rooms and stuff like that. So that is what I am thinking, but at the very least, we've got some enchanting set up now. So now we just need the XP to go with it, and honestly, maybe that's what we can do in the next episode is we can make like a mob farm up in the sky. Maybe we can build it kind of near where we want the castle to be, and that can be like in some of the upper levels of the castle or something. Or maybe we just like go off way out into nowhere just so that way when we use it, it doesn't get affected by other things. Because I know if you go like high up in the sky and build something like that, the mob rates are really good now since they changed the spawning algorithm a couple years ago. I think it is at least. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. I was completely wrong about that. But I think that's where we're going to call it for today, guys. So thank you all. Ooh, that's really loud. I'm just going to get away from the cows. Let's go back here, actually. This is awkward trying to walk like this. We'll go over here. So thank you guys so much for coming along with me today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like on the video, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our adventures yet to come, and share the video with somebody else so they can come along on the adventures too. So thank you all so much, and until next time, peace and love, everybody. Bye-bye.